And we are back for game 2 of this doubleheader. I'm Ryan Gage, joined by Chet Sproles. And this time it's from the men's team looking for a bounce-back win after a tough loss versus Mount St. Joe this last Wednesday. Chet, what happened that last time out for the Grizzlies?
Yeah, the Grizzlies fell short in their last game against Mount St. Joe. After holding on the lead till the last 4 minutes, the Grizz offense just went cold. Lions were able to go on and win after that. Had a 13-3 stretch in the final 4 minutes. Positive for Franklin, Lynn King grabbed a game high of 21 points.
Third time he's done that this season with 21 points for Lynn King. Bluffton's off the back of a close loss versus Manchester, 80 to 85. They're down to 3-10 in ACAC play this season. What are some positives from Bluffton's last game, Chet?
Yeah, some positives for Bluffton. They came back from a 17-point deficit in the second half. That takes a lot of heart from a team to rally back like that. And, you know, Zach Sawyer had 31 in that loss, and the Grizzlies are going to look to try to contain him tonight. He's quite the shooter for Bluffton.
Yeah. We're just a couple minutes away from tip-off and starting lineups in the stadium. So we'll be back in a few minutes after starting lineups here. Grizzlies starting lineups. First for Bluffton, number 0, Ian Snelling. Game from Lynn King last time out. Who's another player the Grizzlies need to get going tonight on offense?
Well, you know, we can't have our offense surrounded by one person, and that's what happened against Mount St. Joe the other week. I'd look for Malachi Archie to get open in the three-point. He is a 68% field goal shooter. I mean, we need him to get open, create some separation. I continue to watch our Franklin offense. Sometimes we're moving, sometimes we're not. That's a big problem for us. I think a constant pace will wear down this Bluffton squad. We'll be able to find some baskets in the paint.
Yeah. Inside to set up that three-point shot will be big. The Grizzlies sometimes struggle from beyond the arc shooting. They have some good shooters in Braden Flanagan and Ryan Bossing in the starting lineup, but outside of that, it's kind of inconsistent from Malachi Archie and Benny Powell off the bench.
Yeah, you know, the three-point game for us has been rough, and I'll admit that our offense has seen some better games, but this is a good Grizzly squad that comes in and fights every week, and I think getting our three-point shooters, again, is fundamental to the game plan that they have today. But don't be surprised if you see Lynn King getting in the paint and making some buckets for us too.
Franklin currently sits at the 5 seed in the conference tournament. Just a game back of rivals Hanover as we are underway here. Bluffton controls the opening tip. Ray driving inside, backing his way in on Flanagan. Shot over. Braden Flanagan, no good. Morgan pulls down the first board. Jack Hendricks in the starting lineup today instead of Cody Samples. Hendricks started the season in the starting lineup as there's a foul in the paint for Lynn King. He'll go to the line for 2 free throws.
Yeah, no, the Jack Hendricks start today, is that because it is senior day?
Could be. It is senior day here for the Grizzlies, so Jack Hendricks getting a start. Lynn King at the line for 2 shots. Makes the first. King coming off a strong 21-point night versus Mount St. Joe. He missed a couple games last month with a broken nose. He finally got that mask off his face, and he's been playing a little better without that mask.
As we get one lone screen out of Spurlock Center.
Morgan grabs the offensive board. Reed gathers off the tip, working his way in on Sumner, and then a turnaround post move for Jesse Morgan.
And that's a good feel-good play there, knowing that the Grizzlies can score points in the paint against this Bluffton squad.
Snelling, last time versus Franklin, had 32 points in the home matchup for Bluffton, as Sumner turnaround jumper over King is no good. Flanagan lines up for 3, off target, rebound for Snelling. Pass over the top, taken away by Hendricks. Fast break coming for the Grizzlies. Bossing over Hendricks, fires for 3, bullseye from Jack Hendricks.
Hendricks making an impact statement here on senior day.
Gets the crowd fired up with that 3.
A great showing today by the Grizzlies faithful.
On senior day, showing out for their senior players. As Michael Stallman gets the layup for Jesse Morgan.
King drives in, turn around in the lane, leaves it short. Rebound for Bluffton.
And that's one King's going to want to have back, but he's just warming up in this game.
Yeah. King started off hot, making his first couple shots last time versus St. Joe. This is that as Hendricks dives on the floor, keeps it alive. King pushing in transition for Flanagan for 3. Good for Braden Flanagan.
Great setup on offense there. Grizzlies able to have 2 guys over on that side of the wing. Defender picks the wrong one, open shot for the 3.
Yeah, Grizzlies, whichever one they gave that one to, they're probably going to hit that shot. Flanagan or Bostic as Stammen's 3-pointers off the mark. King, he'll launch one. Leaves that one short. Rebounded from Martin. As Ray drives in the lane. Tough layup, won't go. King, another board.
King makes up for a mistake on that 3-point there with that rebound.
Bostic's pass tipped away. Sumner picks it up. Stammen turns around over Morgan. Won't go. Morgan had the height advantage there.
Yeah, I don't think that's a matchup Bluffton's going to win with that height advantage. I'd look for them to find someone else to move into the paint.
Bostic gets it for King at the elbow. Drives on Sumner. Sumner blocks it away. King regathers. Poked away, out for Hendricks. Hendricks drives. Fine move in the lane from Jack Hendricks, and 5 quick points for the senior on senior day.
And a nice classic start for a senior day player. The bench is excited for him.
(11-2) to start up the first 5 minutes. 15:40 to play in this first half. Pass out for Matt Ray. His 3-pointer off the back iron. Offensive rebound for Snelling. Sumner tries to back his way in on King. Can't get the touch on the finish.
Franklin's sticking to his zone defense here to start. It's working out for him well.
No easy looks as Hendricks has an open 3 in the left corner. Jack Hendricks on fire. Celebrating senior day in style as Jack Hendricks. 8 points to open us up.
When you single-handedly cause Bluffton to take a timeout, I'd say he's having a heck of a senior day.
Yeah, 14-2, 15-14 in this first half. We'll be back after this timeout.
Back here after the timeout, Grizzlies make a trio of substitutions as Dylan Beverly, Malachi Archie, and LeBron Benny Powell all check in. Snelling goes right on Archie. Layup won't go. Beverly skies for the board. Snelling gets it back. Shot no good over Beverly. Beverly getting up there on that shot contest.
Yeah, a little bit of a sloppy rebounding job, not knowing who's your own teammate there. I think that's just because it's a new lineup for the Grizzlies in.
Hendricks again from 3. That one won't go. The little bit of heat check there was that one. And then a foul called there on the Grizzlies.
Yeah, some tempers flaring early here.
A little full court press here from Franklin on the inbound.
Yeah, I like the aggressive play style while you have the lead. Put Bluffton in some bad decisions making shots.
Ray drives to the free throw line, finds Snelling on the corner, back out, extra pass. Great defense from the Grizzlies as Rogers can't get the shot to fall. Bluffton just 1 for 10 shooting to start the night as Benny Powell goes baseline and gets the bucket. Yeah, full court trap as Archie gets the steal, puts it up over Robson and in for Malachi Archie.
And that's the hustle plays we need to see from Malachi Archie tonight. He's a hustle player, gritty kid, has the motor to keep going all night.
Great start for the Grizzlies as Ray gets a wide open look in the lane and just won't fall for Bluffton. Just 1 for 11 to start.
Yeah, when your shooting percentage is this bad, and if it carries on throughout the night, I don't see this going well for the Beavers.
Yeah. Hendricks got the 10 points on that layup. It's 20-2 as Stamen drives inside, draws the foul. Go to the line for 2 free throws. Michael Stamen at the line, the senior guard from Versailles, Ohio. Can't hit the first as he's just a 85% free throw shooter is Stamen, one of the best on the Bluffton roster.
A surprise miss there from the 85% free throw shooter.
Yep. Stamen also the leading scorer, 12.7 points a game for Bluffton. The Bluffton team, though, just 3 and 10 in conference. They don't really have that go-to guy. It seems like every other night someone else is giving you points.
And then that's going to happen when you don't have that one star player. I think this team is lacking one main talent that the others can revolve around and play off of.
Yeah, a lot of individually good players, but no one really stars above the rest. As Archie try a corner 3, blocked away by Rogers.
Fast break opportunity.
Break. Matthews comes up with a steal there. Inside Matthews. Beverly gets it for Benny Powell in the post. Archie, tough move in the lane, gets the open shot but won't go. Now Thomas slowing it up. Michael Stamen. And then in the lane is Sumner. And he draws the foul. Go to the line for 2 more free throws for Bluffton.
Yeah, tough take, draws the foul there. Good for Bluffton, needing some points, trailing 20-3. Tough to find an offensive shot for them to fall. I think the free throw line is their best opportunity.
Yeah. You can't make a shot from the field, go to the line, and hope you can make them there. But even those aren't falling.
It's a long night when your free throws aren't falling.
Yeah, it could be a long night in general for this Bluffton team, the way things are going in the first 8 minutes of this one.
I do have to mention that it's not Bluffton shooting themselves in the foot. This defense for the Grizzlies flies around. They are some athletic and fast-moving guys.
Yeah, contesting every shot. No look is an easy look for Bluffton. Flanagan gets it over for King on the right side. Back out Matthews. Matthews drives, left hand, gets it blocked away by Rogers. Bit of a size mismatch there. Cam Rogers, a 6'3" guard over Cooper Matthews, just a 6'1" guard. Takes us to our immediate timeout here. 12 minutes to play in this first half. It's 20-4. All Grizzlies in this first part of this first half. back here following the timeout. Grizzlies with the ball. Just 8 seconds on the shot clock. Got to go with a quick basket here.
Yeah, I expect to see some motion, getting someone into the corner, maybe take a three-point shot, extend that lead a little bit.
King will be the inbounder for the Grizzlies. Just 8 to shoot. Look for Flanagan maybe. Gets it out long, but pass knocked up in the air. Benny Powell picks it up. Just 5 to shoot, and now poked away, out of bounds. Stays with Franklin, though.
Time ticking down on that shot clock. 3 seconds to go.
New inbounder this time, as Matthews will be the inbounder. In the right corner, gets it quickly for King. He'll try a heave at the buzzer. No good. Benny Powell, offensive rebound, gets whacked on the way down, and a foul called there on Miles Thomas.
Yeah, interesting foul call there. I don't know if I saw a lot of shoving. The fans are happy for it, of course, but
Benny Powell.
we'll see if they call it both ways down the stretch.
Yeah, Benny Powell hit the deck hard there. Was fighting for that offensive board. New shot clock for the Grizzlies. Beverly finds Flanagan, but knocked out of bounds by Nevin Robson. And Grizzlies going to make a 4-person court change as Jack Hendricks, Malachi Archie, Ryan Bostic, and Jesse Morgan are all in for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, it looks like they almost go to a more of a in the paint kind of lineup. I know they took Lynn King off the floor, but big man number 33, Jesse Morgan, get in the paint and score for you.
Yeah, he's a very good inside scorer. Flanagan lines up for a deep three, and it's good from Braden Flanagan. As Robson drives inside, gets it back off the glass, and now on the floor, finally kicks it out for Stammen. Tough hook shot there from Cam Rogers, and a foul called there.
And that foul is going to get called every time. And I could see some breakdown in that zone scheme very early. Franklin is lucky to not have a basket scored there.
Grizzlies, they made 4 threes. Bluffton just made three times the ball has gone through the hoop for Bluffton. Just 1 field goal and 2 free throws.
Yeah, it's a tough shooting outing for Bluffton here so far. We'll see if they can pick that up going in to the final 10 of this first half.
Stammen finally ends that field goalless drought for Bluffton as it's 23-6, 10:45 in this first half. Looks like Bluffton kind of going to a 3-2 zone look. Flanagan gives it for Hendricks. 12 to shoot for Hendricks. Over for Bostic. Flanagan, he'll try a corner 3. Another one for Braden Flanagan.
Good shot by Flanagan there, but honestly that pass by Bostic, the no look, really set him up well in the corner.
What a feed there as Robson steps out of bounds on the sideline there. Another turnover for Bluffton, their 5th turnover already.
Yeah, these 5 turnovers are so costly for them. When you're struggling to get baskets in the first place, you can't give up offensive possessions like that.
Grizzlies up by 20 early on this one. Archie at the free throw line finds Flanagan in the corner. Closed down quickly. Archie, he'll launch a 3. Bullseye from Malachi Archie. The Grizzlies are on fire.
Yeah, they can ready to shoot tonight, and that's very apparent.
6 for 10 so far from the 3-point line. Can't get much hotter than that.
And I expect the Beavers to move into a more aggressive, move out of the zone and into a man to stop some of that shooting from the wing.
As Archie almost picks up a steal following the 3-pointer. Out of bounds. Bluffton will keep it with 10 seconds on the shot clock. Connor Martin into the game, the 6'6" junior, averaging 6 points and 6 rebounds a game. Just 10 to shoot for Bluffton off the inbound as Thomas gets inside, draws a foul, but couldn't get the basket to fall.
Yeah, good ball foul there. Surprised that one didn't fall. It looked like it had the momentum to roll in.
Seems like nothing's falling for Bluffton. I don't think they could.
The luck is not in their hand tonight.
Yeah, the rim not giving them any favors as Thomas hits the first free throw. Josh Kroll will check in.
I think, honestly, Justin Hendricks caught him by surprise here early. You know, the single senior playing tonight. And he started off storming the court, 10 points already.
Yeah. Hendricks showing out on senior night. Grizzlies up by 21. Hendricks back with the ball into the game after a short rest. Finds, what a pass there from Jesse Morgan, finding Hendricks there on the cut.
Excellent pass, excellent play. The Grizzlies are rolling.
Yeah, firing on every cylinder, passing, shooting, defense everywhere. Grizzlies just outplaying Bluffton in this first half. Foul there goes on Jesse Morgan, the third.
Grizzlies racking up the fouls here early in this first half. 6 fouls to Bluffton's 2.
One more till Bluffton hits that first bonus of 1-1.
Franklin student section in full force today.
Yep. Making some noise this time at the line for Connor Martin. And Lynn King and LeBron Benny Powell will both check in. Second free throw good from Connor Martin. Archie finds Bostic right side. A travel there called on King. As he came to a jump stop there. I don't know if that's really a travel.
Yeah, he looks unhappy with the call, and he's looking at the ref telling him, like, I didn't travel.
Yeah, he didn't take any steps there. He just kind of jumped as he caught the ball. Interesting call. We'll see if they get repaid for that later. Crossover move there from Stallman. He'll launch a three. That still won't fall for Bluffton. Just 2 field goals for Bluffton. As Bostic's wide open. Get closed down quickly. Morgan in the post. Good spin move on the post for Jesse Morgan.
Another solid offensive possession there for the Grizzlies. Missed a wide open 3-point shooter, but came away with 2 in the end.
Yeah, Bostic had the open 3. Gives it up for Morgan. Morgan getting inside in the paint for the easy buckets. That foul puts Bluffton in the bonus. 1-1 coming here for William Layfield.
And Michael Stammen will head off for his first break of the night, the Beavers' leading scorer.
Only 5 points for Stamen. Not much points to talk about for Bluffton, though. As the front half of the 1-1 lips out.
Yeah, it's tough to say you're the leading scorer with 5 points.
Morgan in the post again. Has Sumner guarding him. Morgan kicks out. Hendricks open the corner. That one won't fall. Rebounded for Stallman. And Thomas in the lane, drawing the contact. Can't get the bucket to fall.
And that's one where I think they get that one back for that call on Lynn King.
Yeah.
A little bump in the paint there, but not enough to call it in my book.
Takes us to our next time out here. Grizzlies up 23-33-10, 7:41 to play in this first half. back after the under 8 timeout. Grizzlies offense rolling on all cylinders, shooting 56% from the field, 50% from beyond the arc.
Yeah, I look for the Grizzlies to get Ryan Bostic going here as the time ticks down in the first half. He's not recorded any points. 3 assists on the game, though, and 1 steal.
Bostic doing most of the ball handling duty early on for the Grizzlies. Not needing to look to scores. Grizzlies getting offense other ways besides him tonight. Bostic finds Morgan. He'll launch a 3. And Jesse Morgan hits his first 3 of the season. Everybody's hitting tonight.
I haven't seen enough of his game to know if that's one of his shots or not, but by looking at him, I can't tell if it is.
It's not one of his shots, I'll tell you that much. That's it. He's tried one before this game, and that's didn't go well for him. As Bostic picked up the steal. Hendricks 4-3. Won't go. Morgan almost grabs the offensive board. A tough finish there from Miles Thomas over Hendricks.
Yeah, Bluffton able to silence this crowd a little bit. This place would have erupted if Hendricks could have hit that 3 in the corner.
Well, this stadium was looking to erupt if that 3 would have fell for Jack Hendricks. Benny Powell for Hendricks. Hendricks, King under the basket. Tough position. Muscles his way through. Can't grab the rebounds. Out of bounds. Stays with Franklin.
Another call that could have gone either way from my point of view. Franklin lucky to retain possession here.
It looked like it could have been last touch by King, but Braden Flanagan and Dylan Beverly checked back in. Benny Powell, the inbounder, gets it in over the top for King. Hendricks, he'll launch for 3. Bingo! Jack Hendricks is electric tonight. 3 threes, 15 points for the senior on senior day.
Yeah, Jack Hendricks, have yourself a day out there. Keep like that, keep shooting.
Layfield will try a 3. Misses everything. And the Grizzly fans are going to let him hear that one.
Yeah, they're going to let him have it. They haven't been shooting well all game, and this adds to the insult.
Benny Powell gets it taken away by Layfield, but steps out of bounds. And a turnover off the Grizzlies' turnover.
And I could see him getting an earful on the bench. If you're going to make the play, you better finish.
Yeah. 8 turnovers for Bluffton. Just 3 Grizzly turnovers.
Yeah, Grizzlies have been playing some good fundamental. Their passes have looked crisp. Get it inside of the paint and swinging it around the arc.
Hands off for Flanagan. Gets it poked away. Grabs it back. Just 6 to shoot. Hendricks drives. Gets cut off. Finds Benny Powell. Open the corner. Off the side of the glass. No good. Rebounded for Bluffton. Ray at the free throw line, just 11 to shoot, guarded by Hendricks. Kicks out, Layfield stepping inside. Now rebound between Rogers and King, tied up. Ball. Possession arrow with Franklin. (39-12), 4:45 in this first half remaining. The Grizzlies getting offense from beyond the three-point line, making 8 threes so far tonight of their 15 shots.
Yeah, when you're going to shoot 53% from the arc, you're going to have to lead like this. And Justin Hendricks took another shot there.
On the back from Snelling. Steps back, Good defense from Hendricks. And then a foul there called as Stamen gets whacked by Bostic, and they'll send Stamen to the line for a 1-1.
Yeah, one of those calls is one that I get as a yeller at a ref. I would say he leaned into that one.
Yeah.
And they got to make that call because he flinched, but that's one that you take a look at after this game.
Yeah. Sends Michael Stamen to the line. Leads all Bluffton scores with 5, but that's not saying too much for the Bluffton offense as he hits the front half of the 1-1.
To me, it almost seems like Bluffton needs to change their game plan and get the Grizzlies into foul trouble and take these free throws.
Yeah, keep attacking. See if the Grizzlies will keep fouling them inside.
It's clearly hard for them to score in the paint right now. Getting to the line might be their best option.
Yeah. Hendricks gets it poked away. Is it for Flanagan? Stops, kicks back out. Flanagan drives over for Beverly. Tough shot for Beverly, up and in. And then a travel there on Cam Rogers, and another turnover for Bluffton. That'll take us to our next media timeout. Grizzlies 41, Bluffton just 14, 3:47 to play in this first half. Timeout here. Hendricks, Bostic, Matthews, Beverly, and Flanagan, the 5 on the floor for the Grizzlies. Started the last 3:40 to play in this first half. He kicks out to Bostic. Bostic, one of just 2 players to not score so far for the Grizzlies as he spins, finds Beverly, finds Hendricks open for 3. Another one for Jack Hendricks.
And Jack Hendricks is about to take the top off of Spurlock Center here. If he hits these threes, this place will erupt.
Long 3 there, taken for Stamen, and Sumner grabs the steal. That 3-pointer off target for Bluffton. There's nothing going the way of Bluffton on offense so far. As that one finally falls for Michael Stamen.
That is a tough take, and that's a kid that wants some points on the board for his team. Surprised he didn't get a foul call there.
No foul. Would have been a big 3-point play as Bluffton tries to spark some momentum. Hendricks around the screen, another 3. Can't get that one to go. Long rebound for Thomas. Thomas in the paint, draws a foul there. We'll go to the line for 2 shots.
And I think that's one you just have to give Bluffton. I mean, once again, nothing's going their way tonight.
Student section not happy with that foul call, making their voices heard to the refs. But Miles Thomas will head to the line for 2 free throws.
Miles Thomas, 74% free throw shooter, gets the first one to go.
King and Jesse Morgan back in. Some more size for the Grizzlies to finish this first half out.
And then this could be a move to try and slow down the pace of this game. I mean, 44-17, 2:23 left in this first half. Look for them to get the ball into the paint, slow down the rhythm.
Yeah, Morgan and King can score pretty much at will in the paint whenever they want. The perimeter barrage can only last so long. So having those points in the paint will be good for the Grizzlies in this first half as Morgan gets it for King, goes up, draws the foul. 2 free throws coming for Lynn King.
Yeah, that's a good call foul right there. Clearly hit the forearm. A little bit of small talk being exchanged.
Miles Thomas and Lynn King. Thomas not happy with the foul call. King at the line for 2 shots. King misses the first. Nevin Robson checks in. Bluffton had 24 points off the bench. So far, has not found himself on the score sheet yet. As King misses both free throws.
And I think King had a chance to grab that rebound there, but just didn't move from a shot for him.
And wasn't happy with himself missing both of those free throws. As Morgan comes up with the block inside, and a jump ball on the rebound between him and Robson.
And Morgan a little shaken up, taking the glasses off real quick.
He got whacked in the face a little bit. Seems to be okay staying in the game here.
This is a tough game to play with glasses on, I will say. Getting hit in the face a lot.
Yep. Got a offensive foul there on Bluffton and a turnover. Would have been a made shot from Snelling. Would have been the first 3 for Bluffton. That would have been a big momentum shift, but off of the foul call beforehand.
Yeah, once again, Bluffton, just these mistakes are costing them. The opportunity to score is thin for them, and they need all the help they can get.
King at the 3-point line. Takes 1 step inside, draws a double team. Archie swings it across court, just 12 to shoot for Bostic. King in the right post, spinning. Hook shot for King, no good. And out of bounds. None of the Bluffton players could secure the rebound, and Franklin takes it back over.
Yeah, and the Bluffton head coach clearly upset at that call. A lot of calls on this side of the court in front of their bench have been in Franklin's favor.
Hendricks thought about the 3, gives it up. Archie in the right corner, 10 to shoot. And a kick ball there off the foot of Snelling. Franklin will keep it. Brand new shot clock as well for the Grizzlies. Final minute 15 of the first half.
Grizzly offense starting to move around a little bit more.
King gets his way inside and gets the bucket to go. Final minute of play. Snelling. Grizzlies bench thought he traveled there, no call. Now 3 from Robson. Off the front of the rim, no good. King with the board.
And that's the area in your zone defense that you got to watch out for. Franklin lucky that they weren't able to connect there.
Foul called on the drive from Archie. King might only have 1 point in this game, but he's also got 8 rebounds, putting the work in on the glass.
You know, rebounds are a critical part of the game.
Yeah. Grizzlies, they've been struggling from rebounding. They were the worst rebounding team in the conference. So rebounds tonight being big for them.
That has to be something they work on every day in practice. I mean, rebounding is such a critical part of this game, and it's showing here tonight.
Swing there from Braden Flang with a left-handed layup. Grizzlies up by 30 now. 25 seconds of play. Shot clock and game clock just a 1 second difference. It'll be the last shot of the half here for Bluffton. Open three. Still won't fall for Bluffton.
Shot clock is now off for the Grizzlies.
Last shot of the half. Bluffton drives inside. A blocking foul there called.
And Bluffton just can't get a call tonight.
Head coach Seth Clark is still upset about these calls not going in favor of Bluffton as Bostic's at the line for a 1-and-1.
Bostic looking to get his first points of the night.
The only starter not to score so far. Still has a try a heave at the buzzer. And won't go for Thompson in a offensively dominant first half for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, and defensively too. Bluffton had some good looks. They were able to shut down their passing lanes very well, fly around on defense, protect the arc.
No bigger story than the senior tonight, Jack Hendricks, 18 points on 7 of 12 shooting, hits 4 threes in the first half here while they celebrate his senior night.
Yeah, kid is putting on a show for his family and his friends here tonight celebrating him. I'd be happy to see him come out and score 20.
Yep. Stammen, the leading scorer for Bluffton in that first half, 9 points on 3 of 7 shooting. That's about the only offense Bluffton had.
Yeah, I think their best bet in that half was getting to the free throw line. And that was rare for them too. The refs down on both sides calls in favor of the Grizzlies. So I look for them to set more pace to their offense, try to catch the Grizzlies in a slow hustle back.
Yeah. Franklin turns the 10 Bluffton turnovers into 19 points, 20 points in the paint, 12 second chance points, 11 fast break points, 9 bench points. All the points from stats are going toward the Grizzlies. Working hard on every possession.
Yeah, this is a game that Franklin's going to look at after this and say, we played fundamentally well in all aspects of the game.
Just need a strong second half to close out. Unlike the night we saw last time versus Mount St. Joe's, slow second half cost them that one. The lead this big might be hard to give up for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, you're up 30 points going into a 20-minute half. It is hard to blow that, but I've seen crazier in my time.
I have too. So we'll be back after this halftime break for the second half of basketball. half of basketball.
Well, about ready to start here. The Grizzlies, they were firing all cylinders, shooting 50% from the field, 52% from the three-point line. Sorry. Chet, they just dominated that first half.
Yeah, it was complete domination. You look at the points from turnovers here. Bluffton has 2. I'm astounded that they have 2. I mean, the offensive play has not been there for them. Franklin with 19. They've capitalized on every turnover almost. And points in the paint, clear different. You got 8 points for Bluffton and 20 for Franklin. Even though Justin Hendricks and others have been shooting lights out from the three-point range, Franklin still continues to dominate the paint.
Yeah, Grizzlies' leading scorer was Jack Hendricks with 18, 7 from the field, 4 from 8 from three-point land. Braden Flanagan also had 11 with 3 threes.
Yeah, he's shooting well. 3 for 4, 11 points. I can see him and Justin Hendricks continuing to rack up some 3 balls for us.
Grizzlies with the ball to start the second half. Starting 5 back on the floor. Bostic, Morgan, King, Hendricks, and Flanagan. And a night of 3-point barrages. Bostic being the only one not to score this starting lineup. It's a bit surprising.
Yeah, it's surprising that he hasn't recorded any points, but I see him getting going here in the second half. A lot of basketball still to be played.
Flanagan rises up, hits the 3 to start the second half, just like he started the first half. The Grizzlies might be their best 3-point shooting night of the season so far.
Yeah, it's been nothing but lights out, and they're on pace to score 100 here in Spurgeon.
Yeah, 51 points. With 19:22 to play, they could easily get to that 100 mark at the rate they're going at. Bluffton with the ball in the corner, gets it in for Snelling. Snelling unable to get going in that first half, no points on 0 for 4 shooting. Drives inside, tough layup, and the foul for Ian Snelling.
That might be a spark there that gets this Beaver offense moving.
And just shooting 15% was at Bluffton offense in that first half. 0 for 9 from 3. 10 for 13 from the free throw line is where they got most of those points, but going inside, getting buckets is what they're going to need the second half.
Yeah, and I think they're going to need that three-point ball too. I mean, 1 for 9 is it doesn't give me a lot of confidence in their shooting, but if they want to get back in this game, it's going to have to happen now.
Yeah. Snelling converts a 3-point play. Morgan, top of the key, gets it in the post for King. King in the paint, gets it up and in over the 2 defenders.
And that's the Lynn King we're used to seeing right there. Tough finishes like that.
3-pointer this time from Michael Stallman won't go. 0 for 10 now for Bluffton from beyond the arc. King finds Archie open in the corner. Too strong. Morgan can't grab the board, out of bounds. Bluffton takes over the ball.
And from my point of view up here, I kind of saw that hit off a Bluffton defender there, but Bluffton lucky to retain possession.
Tough take in there for Sumner, and a late foul call there on King. Took the contact there, but pretty late call.
Yeah, late call. Ball was already out of his hand. I think that there was a shoulder thrown there, but I think that was late in the finish.
Sears Sumner at the line, struggles from the line, 58% free throw shooter.
And you need to hit the front end of those free throws in a situation when you're trailing by 32.
Yeah, Bluffton needs every point they can get in the second half. Any chance to win back. So he makes a second of 2 free throws.
Bluffton did rally back from that 17-point deficit against Manchester.
So coming back for them is not out of the question. They always could.
This is a team that sticks around, and we'll see it here. They're not going to give up and lay down, but 32 points with 18 left in the second half is difficult.
As Stallman comes around the screen, pokes away from Hendricks, but a foul called on the steal attempt. Franklin with the ball on the sideline. King the inbound. Hendricks at the elbow, stops and goes. Knocked away, out of bounds, off of Hendricks. Thomas at the paint, gets it poked away by Archie, and Morgan pulls up the steal. King into the paint, takes a contact, draws the foul. 2 shots coming for Lynn King.
Yeah, and the Bluffton faithful here this afternoon voicing their opinion.
And not too many made the trip from Bluffton, but a decent amount, and not happy with the way the game's been officiated for them.
Yeah, and I know that there's been some in-between calls tonight, but I've seen this called as a pretty fair game.
The Grizzlies, they've been getting a lot of fouls called, but they honestly haven't been going to the free throw line. This is just their 6th and 7th free throw attempts compared to Bluffton. They've been on the line 16 times.
Yeah, I mean, they're firing on all cylinders where they don't need to go to the free throw line to get those points. I mean, the offense has been moving, good pace, good ball movement, and I've seen the Grizzlies move around tonight, which is something that we don't always see from them.
King misses the front half of the 2 free throws and misses the second. Back-to-back trips to the line for King, where he misses all free throws. And then a foul on the shot there for Connor Martin, and will go to the line for 2 free throws.
Honestly, not a bad foul there. You give up the back door there. King makes a small mistake on defense, and it opens up a lane to drive. So I see getting number 44 here. Connor Martin on the line is not a bad thing for the Grizzlies, as he misses the first one.
Dylan Beverly will check in for Lynn King. Beverly, just a freshman, but he's 2nd in the conference in blocks this year.
Hey, he's a lengthy kid. He can get up there. He's got a good vertical.
Now, one of the taller players at 6'5" is Dylan Beverly.
Bluffton moving into that full court press. Smart decision, try to cause the Grizzlies to make some bad passes here.
Yeah. Turnovers will be the name of the game when they want to come back in this one. Morgan with just 10 to shoot on the 3-point line. Goes up for Archie. Screen from Morgan, step back 3. Archie off target. Martin with the board.
Yeah, and I think the Grizzlies just on that possession got too comfortable with their lead.
You can afford to do that when you're up 30, but you can't do that every play. As tough jumper there from Michael Stammen falls.
And that's what's going to happen. They're going to slowly creep their way back in this game if they continue to play like that.
Michael Stammen's got 9 for Bluffton. Morgan over for Archie. Hendricks in the post. This is not really moving around. Archie gets the layup to fall, though. Tough layup for Malachi Archie.
Nice gallop set there by Malachi Archie, and gets the basket on a tough take.
Yeah, that takes us to a timeout here. Grizzlies still up by 30 with 16-12 to play in the second half.
Bluffton with the ball, following the timeout here, 16-12 in the second half. Pass taken away by Archie. Grizzlies can move here in fast break. Archie is slowing it down. Takes the screen, drives left side, kicks out Bostic. Gives it up for Morgan. Morgan over for Bostic, just 7 to shoot. Bostic will launch a deep three. Won't fall, and the rebound taken there by Robson and a foul called.
Yeah, Ryan Bostic just can't find a basket tonight. Not to discredit him, he's playing well. He's got 5 assists and 2 steals.
Throw up the other stats other than the points tonight is Bostic.
He's doing the work that no player wants to do, but someone has to.
And Robson can't handle the pass, and the Grizzlies have a fast break over for Beverly. Now Bostic will line up for a three. It still won't fall for Bostic. Don't usually see Bostic miss those. Those were wide open.
Yeah, it just might not be his afternoon.
Luckily, it seems to be everybody else's afternoon for the Grizzlies, as Ray can't get the layup to fall. Bostic kicks out Archie for three. Bullseye, Malachi Archie again.
And there's another assist for Ryan Bostic again, playing the role that the coach likes to see.
Being the main distributor tonight is Ryan Bostic with 6 assists. As he gets a steal there, Benny Powell comes up with it. And travel there on Beverly. So try to stop himself from slipping, it looked like.
Yeah, it just looked like his maybe a knee or ankle buckled a little bit there, tried to slow himself down.
It takes us to a timeout here by Bluffton. 58-25, we'll be back after this timeout. After the timeout, Bluffton with the ball down 33. It's 14 and a half to play.
Bluffton clearly looking for a basket here, slowing down and trying to set up their offense. They don't really have the time to do that.
Need to go quickly. So down by 33. Grizzlies in a zone look, try to force some turnovers, and then poked away by Bostic out of bounds. Just 4 seconds. And Bluffton gotta get it in across the backcourt.
Yeah, I think they're going to throw it in. A little bit confusion on the court here.
Just making sure the shot clock starts on time as they get it in for Thomas. He's got to go quickly to the basket. Gets whacked by Morgan and will line for 2 shots.
Yeah, Miles Thomas, one of their best free throw shooters tonight, 5 for 6.
He misses the first there.
Once again, if you're Bluffton, you can't buy points tonight.
More unlucky than anything else. All the shots, they've been looking good. They get good looks. Just getting lipped out as they go 0 for 2 from the line there. Morgan gives it up for Bostic. Bostic over for Archie. Bluffton now in his zone. Franklin trying to pass around it. Inside Archie at the free throw line for Matthews. Matthews gets it blocked by Josh Kral.
Yeah, well executed pass there, just couldn't really get to the rim.
Miles Thomas couldn't get the turnaround jumper in the lane to fall.
Yeah, and you're not going to win that rebound battle with Jesse Morgan standing right there.
Pass inside for Morgan from Archie and up and in for Jesse Morgan the third.
Bluffton once again can't capitalize on a slow-moving Franklin defense.
As Michael Stockman will check in for Miles Thomas. Grizzlies see 4 scorers already in double figures. We can see a couple more with.
Yeah, well, we'll see if Coach Hendricks changes the lineup a little bit, let some bench players go in and get some meaningful reps in conference play.
Archie in the paint. Gives it for Flanagan, who gets fouled on the way up, and the basket for Braden Flanagan.
What a take.
Takes the contact and still finishes on the jumper.
I don't know if the camera does that one justice. He was behind the glass there on that shot.
Very difficult shot for Braden Flanagan. He's got 16 on the night. First a three-point play there at the line. 17 points on very efficient shooting for Braden Flanagan. 6 of 7. As a charge there in the paint taken by Braden Flanagan, doing it on both ends.
Yeah, and that's one where he set his feet properly. Outside of that arc there, hands up, gets the foul call. I think they taught him that one.
Yep, that was a good defensive play there from Braden Flanagan after he gets the offensive three-point play.
Yeah, and you know, I'm not against a little flop, too.
No, if it works, it works. Archie in the paint finds Flanagan cross court. Three-pointer for Flanagan. Another one. Braden Flanagan buries it.
Yeah, the corner three is on fire for him tonight.
It's his. That's where Braden Flanagan likes to live, in that little corner over there. And he loves to make those shots all day long.
He's building a nice home for himself over there.
Foul there as Connor Martin will head to the line for 2 shots.
Once again, they're able to get to the foul line, but just not able to come away with points.
Yeah, 13 for 20 from the free throw line. Dylan Beverly checks in for Jesse Morgan. Morgan playing well, 11.6 rebounds for the Grizzlies. Martin hits the second free throw there.
Bluffton playing a 4-man press there with only one guy back. Grizzlies take the smart option, just slow it down.
Get across court with Bostic. Flanagan comes around at the elbow. Pass there for Beverly. Couldn't contain it off of Archie.
Excellent idea there by Malachi Archie.
So there's a foul there on Archie on the other end. That takes us to an under 12 minute timeout here. 66-27 Grizzlies absolutely dominant so far. 11:57 to play in this second half. Nevin Robson at the line for Bluffton.
These are his first free throws of the night.
Usually a 87% free throw shooter, so almost automatic on that first one. Robson, in his last game versus Manchester, as they try to mount that comeback, had 24 points off the bench. He's a good scorer. Just doesn't seem like anybody's making shots for Bluffton tonight.
Yeah, and that might be the spark off the bench that you need to get something going. I mean, this lead is almost insurmountable, but
Grizzlies just need to see out these last 11 minutes, 45 seconds, and they'll come away as victors. As Archie attacks the basket and scores off the glass. Sweet move there from Malachi Archie. He's got 12.
And, you know, I said at the beginning of this broadcast, but Malachi Archie moving fast, playing well. He's connected with the threes, connected in the paint. Great game for him.
I'm also playing really good defense out there, poking balls away, getting steals.
Yeah, an aggressive player. He plays with a lot of emotion and a lot of speed.
Beverly's in the post, kicks it out for Hendricks. Had 18 first half points was Hendricks, who stops in the paint, gets it for Flanagan, who lays it up and in off the nice pass from Hendricks.
What a play. Way to find your man coming through down the baseline there. Easy backdoor for the Grizzlies.
We saw Brendan Flanagan set a career high 30 points versus Hanover earlier this season. He's got 22. If he keeps him in for the next little bit, might see him break that career high as Hendricks pokes it away, and a late foul called there on Hendricks.
Yeah, that's 2 late fouls in this game that I've kind of questioned myself. Other than that, I know the Bluffton faithful listening and watching don't like the calls, but I'd say they've been pretty even tonight.
Yeah, Bluffton's been at the line 24 times, Grizzlies just 8. And the Grizzlies have been deep in foul trouble both halves, so early into the bonus for Bluffton as he misses the first there. There's 4 subs for the Grizzlies as Jesse Fairs, Ryan Bostic, LeBron Benny Powell, and Lynn King are all in.
I guess the Bluffton coaching staff decided to move away from that full court press. Try to save some energy to run down this floor.
Benny Powell couldn't handle the pass, gets it back. Hendricks top of the key over for King. Hendricks left side drives. Stumbling in the paint was his man. Turnaround tough jumper. Can't go. Tough take there.
And that's fast points that you need if you're Bluffton.
(70-34, 9:55 to play. Grizzlies giving some more freshmen some minutes. Jesse Fairs, the big 6'6" freshman into the game, as Bostic's pass is taken away by Sumner. And a block there called on the freshman Fairs.
Yeah, and that's one where you got to get your feet set.
Wasn't able to move fast enough into that set position as Miles Thomas will be at the line for 2 shots.
Missed both on his last attempts.
He did. He's been struggling a little bit from the field as well. Miles Thomas, just 1 for 2. Matthews into the game. As Dawson Troyer checks in for Bluffton.
Yeah, it looks like Bluffton's moving to a new roster on the court out there. Trying to switch something up, find a groove somewhere.
Yeah, giving some players haven't played as much minutes now as getting down to the last couple minutes of this game. As Hendricks turnaround floater good for Jack Hendricks. He's moved to 20 points figures.
Yeah, Justin Hendricks continuing to have a night.
Over in the corner. Three-pointer good there from Caden Slusher. That's the first three of the night for Bluffton there.
Yeah, making an impact off the bench immediately, and that's something that you need to get going if you're Bluffton. These are meaningful minutes for younger guys.
Yes, they are. King spinning around in the paint. Tough layup. Great move there from Lynn King.
King makes some fancy moves down in the post, gets that one to fall.
Ray drives inside, takes some contact, and will head to the line for free throws.
Matt Ray looks a little shaken up after that foul. He will shoot two, though.
Jack Hendricks' 20th point on that last basket for him. That sets his new career high here at Franklin. So on senior day, gets a career high.
Yeah, that's a great achievement for him. Career high points, 20. I think he could stretch that even further the way he's playing tonight.
He could easily get 25 if he gets some open looks from beyond the arc. William Layfield checks back in for Bluffton.
No better time to set your career high than on senior day.
Yep, that's a moment he'll remember for a long time. Drives into the paint, loses balance, but draws the foul there on Caden Slow. Matthews will be the inbounder, gets it in over the top for King, finds Hendricks. He'll line up for three, off the left. Rebounded there for Robinson on the fast break. Layfield goes up. Hendricks with the contest, but foul called there.
That was a tough take to the basket. Had a lane open for a minute. Franklin's defense able to swarm in there quickly. Draws the foul.
Hendricks, he's just 5'11", but he got up on that contest.
Yeah, and we'll see what Coach Hendricks decides to do here because Justin Hendricks does have 4 fouls currently and a little bit of foul trouble.
Yeah.
Student section letting them know that they do not forget about one of his shots earlier in this game.
And with that 4th foul, Hendricks will check out for Braden Flanagan, who
And I'd be
has
surprised
22.
if we see him the rest of the night. He's played a heck of a game, and he deserves his break.
Yeah, he has. He's played 25 minutes, 20 points, 3 assists as well for Hendricks. Both free throws good there for William Layfield. King brings it up, goes inside, draws a foul. Couldn't get the basket to fall, but 2 shots coming at the line for Lynn King.
Yeah, Lynn King needs these free throws to fall here as a little bit of a confidence booster for him from the line tonight.
Yeah, just 1 for 6 from the line. Has struggled a little bit tonight. On the season, he's a 68% free throw shooter, so better than what he's shown tonight. So he makes that first there.
And that's got to feel good.
Two for 2 for King. Layfield up top, guarded by Ferris, steps back, gives it up inside for Smith. Now long 3, that one's good for Dawson Troyer.
Again, another guy coming off the bench and making an impact.
Yep. Some valuable minutes here for these younger players on this Bluffton roster that can show what they can do. As King Works his way inside. Physical in the lane for the basket. Cross-court pass again for Troyer. Launches another three. Can't get that one to go. King behind the back. Good move, but a foul called. Travel going to be there on King.
Great move by King if they allowed extra steps.
Yeah, definitely took a couple steps there on the way to the basket. Referee's called for that one.
And he's smiling down there on the bench now. He's saying he knows he could have got away with one, but they caught him there.
Yep. 78-44, 7:18 to play in the second half. We're back after this timeout. Back from the timeout here. Grizzlies up 78-44, 7:18 to play. It's been a great night for the Grizzlies, honestly.
Yeah, I mean, well, they took the lead early in the first half, and they just haven't looked back from there, firing on all cylinders.
Multiple players in double figures. King just outside it with 9. King could be on double-double. Watch has 9 points, 8 rebounds. Could easily get that double-double. Leifer will jack up another 3. Way too strong.
Hesitated on that shot. Didn't know if he wanted to take it.
Troyer, he'll try a 3. And that one's an air ball. Kept in bounds. King comes up with it. Flanagan, King back to Flanagan. And a blocking foul there called on Slusher.
And I think Lynn King just missed an open man on that left side of the court for the corner 3.
3-on-2 fast break. Just wanted to play a 2-man game with him and Flanagan. Had Bostic for help.
He was playing it safe, and I mean, with a lead this sizable, there's no reason not to.
Braden Flanagan at the line, got 22 points, 8 for 9, 1 for 1 from the free throw line so far. Makes the front half of the 1-1. At the line for Braden Flanagan. Flanagan, he doesn't have enough attempts per game for the ACAC stats, but he has the highest free throw percentage in the ACAC.
Yeah,
93%.
It showed right there. I mean, you're taking a 1-and-1, and it's a little bit nerve-wracking. Stadium falls silent. Connects with both.
Troyer in the corner, kicks back up. Up top with Aoe now over to Troyer in the corner. Forced off the dribble. Bostic comes up with a steal. 3-on-2 fast break. Matthews in the lane. Gets it knocked away, but a foul called. Send Cooper Matthews to the line for 2 free throws.
A little shaken up on that one.
Took a lot of contact and had a hard fall there.
Yeah, you know, that hard work's hard, and those paddings up against the behind the basket aren't always there for you.
Yep. Matthews at the line. A freshman out of Hamilton, Ohio. Misses the first. Bostic and King will check back out. That could be probably the last time we've seen them tonight.
I think this is a good time for the bench players to get in, get some of those meaningful minutes, like I said.
Tudor Matthews connects on the second. Zach Woodson, Kyle Lane Dyer, Jesse Fairs.
Still Beverly and Cooper Matthews all in the game. That's 5 freshmen in the game for the Grizzlies now.
Yeah, and I think that's a good move by the coaching staff. Develop your players, build a program like that. You're playing conference opponents. You'll see most, if not all, depending on how many seniors Bluffton has, you'll see all these guys later down the road in your 4 years here.
At the line is Nevin Robson. Connects on the first. 6:02 to play, 81-45. Makes it second, and Miles Thomas will check in for Bluffton. Fares on the left side gives up for Beverly, and then a miscommunication there between him and Matthews, and a turnover by the Grizzlies.
Yeah, just a slight miscommunication there. Young players on the court.
Those miscommunications are going to happen. Let these young players just get them out now and give them a couple more games or seasons, even in making those plays routinely. There's a long 3 there from Ailey, and no good. Fares pulls down the board. Dyer brings it up. Woodson drives inside, gets to the basket, no good. And a layup there from Zach Woodson. Ailey tries to go coast to coast over Fares and does so.
Nice coast to coast play there.
Matthews on the left side gives it up for Dyer. Foul called there. Colin Dyer at the line. Just his 5th free throw attempt on the season. Hasn't gotten too many minutes this season is Colin Dyer. So he can't convert the front half of the 1-1, but Fares grabs the offensive board and puts it back up. And a 3 this time from Josh Kersey, and he hits that one.
Yeah, very, very smooth shot right there. Getting into a little bit of a rhythm with some of these younger players on the floor for Franklin.
Woodson drives inside and gets a left-handed layup to go. As Woodson jumps the pass, takes it away. Matthews on the fast break. Tried to throw it off the backboard for Beverly, but didn't quite work.
You know, they wanted that one. I saw it coming the entire way.
As Fares gets the block, Dyer kept it in bounds, and a great defensive play there from
That's
the
what you
Grizzlies.
can't have, pass thrown right to the defense.
As Beverly gets the rebound off the missed 3 and puts it up and in. This freshman unit playing with some swagger, having some fun out there with the big lead.
Oh, clearly. I mean, you go for the alley-oop off the back of the glass. That's pretty impressive when you're a group of freshmen out there. I don't know how Coach will feel about that one, but they're playing well.
Yeah, 87-51, we'll be back after this timeout.
Final 3:45 to play. Grizzlies been up for a while. Been up for the entire game, actually. 87-51.
Yeah, the Grizzlies just have never looked back since scoring their first baskets. I mean, I think, honestly, when I saw them lose the tip-off, they were surprised by that.
They didn't want to lose anything tonight, as Ailey can't hit the 3 ball. Offensive rebound for Bluffton. As Thomas drives in the lane. Tough layup, won't fall. Gets his own basket and puts it up and in, and he draws the foul. Jacob Deere checks in. Silas Smalling also in for the Grizzlies, and Nathaniel Hoffman as well. Giving some more minutes to some younger players.
Refs doing a little bit more than they're paid, wiping off some sweat off the court.
And gotta make sure the court is safe for the players. No one's seeing any injuries here, especially late into this game.
Yeah, there's no reason for any injuries to happen.
As Thomas converts a 3-point play. And on senior day, Jack Hendricks, he'll come lead this young unit in.
Yeah, I think he's a good leader to have on the court for him. He's gonna dictate some passes. He's gonna put them in the right spot. I think he's gonna score some more, and I think he's gonna get some assists out here.
Yeah, just using these kind of younger players. I know Hoffman and Deere aren't the younger guys on the court. They're sophomores and juniors, but still haven't got much playing time this season. Good to see them in.
This is a deep Grizzlies roster this year.
As Hendricks is wide open in the corner. Couldn't get that one to connect. Fighting for their own rebound, but then a foul there called on Nathaniel Hoffman.
The Beavers are in the bonus plus, so he'll shoot 2.
Free throw there, good from Peyton Smith. Jacob Spalding in the game for the Grizzlies. Over in the corner, Dyer thought about the 3, gets it in for Hoffman, and the paint spinning up and in. Oh, no good there from Hoffman. Gets his own rebound, but puts it back in.
Nathaniel Hoffman able to get his own rebound there and putting some work in on the glass to get that basket to fall.
And the sophomore out of Floyd Central High School puts it in. As Ailey picks up the dribble, 3-pointer on its way there from Caden Slusher.
And, you got to get a hand up in his shooting face right there.
Slusher, it's his second 3 of the game. This Bluffton second unit been able to shoot the ball well. They made all 4 of the 3s for Bluffton.
Although Bluffton never had enough to get back into this game, it was just too much of a lead too quick. On paper, this score does not look that bad.
Spalding will try a 3, too strong. Dyer able to grab the rebound. I mean, Bluffton put up 41 points the second half. A much better offensive half for Bluffton.
Of course, the Franklin production is going to slow down a little bit. It really hasn't, as we still have a minute 52 to play. But I just don't think the Grizzlies were ever able to slow down.
Yeah,
their offense never ran dry.
Yeah, they scored 48 points in the first half, 41 so far in the second half.
They got 42.
Yeah, 42 now, yeah. I mean, if you played the game in the second half only, it'd be a close game, but that first half from Bluffton just wasn't good enough, and the Grizzlies were just almost perfect in that first half.
Yeah, and I think we have to also thank this home crowd that came out here to Spurlock Center.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely played a factor.
A lot of big admissions event for the campus today. A lot of recruits for different sporting teams coming out. Football team showing out. Baseball team, women's basketball team stuck around to support a little bit. Overall, great atmosphere here inside the Spurlock Center as Troyer can't hit the 3. The 3-pointer taken there for Spalding, and then offensive rebound fought for by Hoffman.
Daniel Hoffman gets a rebound in his zone there.
Picks it back out. Jacob Spalding this time thought about the three inside for Deere. Poked away out of bounds. Grizzlies will keep it. Just 7 to shoot on the shot clock.
Now, Ryan, if you're the Grizzlies, how does this help you going into these final games of the season and going into the conference tournament, this great win?
Yeah, I mean, it gives you confidence. You saw the three-point shot falling for a lot of players that it has been hitting for. And also, it gives kind of your bench guys a little bit of rest, or your starters some rest as you see some bench guys play, especially with a tough conference schedule coming down the stretch. The turnaround jumper there, no good. Under a minute to play, 91-59. Braylon Russell and Wame Arnold Diaz are both in the game as Hoffman left wide open for three. No good there.
Beaver fans will let the fans getting into it here at Spurlock Center.
Yeah.
Always a good time.
Grizzlies fans been shouting air ball all night, a couple air balls from the Bluffton players after that miss there from Hoffman. Bluffton fans letting them have it back. Grizzlies just saying to look at the scoreboard a little bit. Dawson Troyer hits another three ball. 91-62. Well, that'll do it for this one.
Yeah, great win for the Grizzlies. A lot of things to be excited about approaching that conference tournament.
Yeah, 91-62 will be your final score. Leading scorer tonight for the Grizzlies, 24 points. Braden Flanagan just had a great night. 8 for 9 from the field, 5 for 6 from 3. Jack Hendricks also on a senior day, 20 points on 8 for 17 shooting, 4 for 10 from 3. All around great game from the Grizzlies.
Yeah, great game for both Brandon Flanagan and Justin Hendricks. I mean, I'm going to have to give player of the game to Justin Hendricks just because it is his senior night and he came out in full force right away.
Yeah.
How about you?
Yeah, I think player of the game, I'm going to go with, might be another official pick. I know Bostic didn't get any points, but he had 6 assists. I think the way he played offensively and defensively, honestly, helped this Grizzly team in that first half kind of break out in that lead.
Yeah, no, he played a critical role tonight and one that won't get a lot of viewership. I mean, he's doing the dirty work that no one wants to do, but someone has to.
Yeah. Len King also comes up a point and a rebound shy of a double-double, 9 points, 9 rebounds. Braden Flanagan, I mean, you can't say enough about him. His shooting performance tonight was really exceptional.
Lights-out shooting performance.
We know when he gets hot, he's going to hit his shots. So.
Oh, and they wouldn't stop falling tonight, and that excelled the Grizzlies to this great win.
So, yeah, Franklin wins the rebounding battle, 38-36. They win the points in the paint battle as well, 44 points in the paint, just off 18 points for Bluffton. I mean, that point, the interior defense for the Grizzlies was really good today.
Yeah, no, the defense flew around. They created mishaps in the Bluffton offense, and they clogged up passing lanes. You can't write a better story of how to play defense.
Yeah, 18 turnovers turned into 25 points off of turnovers. I mean, the Grizzlies won in every stat category. This is a blowout win. Yeah,
this is a great win for the Grizzlies. Look to see them move up in the Heartland rankings and the seeding for the conference tournament.
Yeah, Grizzlies will be back in action this Wednesday as they travel to Manchester. The women's team will be back at home on Wednesday versus Manchester. So thank you all for watching. I was your host, Ryan Gage. Join with me, Chet Sproles, and we thank you all for watching and have a great night.